Let's see what we got. Here we go. Oh yeah. You want me to rub on it? Because that's Barber. Or seated. What do you think?
I don't know. Out here? I don't know.
Well, take a guess. If you're wrong, I'll steal your coin.
Seated. I haven't found a seated dime yet.
Actually, Jeremy, we got... I can't quite tell. Good afternoon. Looks like my boy Jonah and I just got ourselves a permission. This house that you see here behind us, I'm not sure of the age. I will look it up later when I get home and pop it up here on the screen somewhere. You know, you can smile while you're on camera. Well, most of these houses in this area were built in the early 1900s, so we will get back to you when we find something good. All right, Jonah, what'd we find?
We found a coin.
Do you think we found a coin?
Yeah.
What'd we get? I think, Joe, we got a quarter. So we can figure out a date here. Well, it's a 1994.
Woo.
I'll tell you what. You want it?
Yeah.
That's all yours. Alright, bud. Let's find something else. What do you say?
Okay.
Here we go. We came up with something else here. It took me a minute to figure out what it is. Looks like we got an ornate suspender clip of some sort. So I will get that cleaned up, popped up in the corner there for you. Ready to go to the next hole?
Yeah.
Alright, here we go. On the Equinox over here, I ended up getting about a 19-20 signal. So it looks to me, got an old buckle of some sort here. Oh, look at that. The little knob still works too. The little, I guess you call that the dog. The little dog still works. How cool is that? But when I clean it up later, if there's any significant markings, I'll clean it up and show it to you. See you on the next hole. Hello, here we go. We got another property here. It's kind of hidden up there in the trees a little bit. House was built in 1925. Lady was super sweet, said that she'd be fine with letting me and Jonah poke around for a little bit. We've got probably about another hour or so of sunlight. She said somebody came around a couple years ago and found a couple coins, but I suppose things are never hunted out entirely. Just gets a little bit tougher each time. So let's see what we got, and I will bring you back to the first hole. Alright, I finally got something to bring everybody in on. I kind of started filling the hole in a little bit because I had to put the camera on the charger, but I almost gave up on this hole because it was so deep. I'm not quite sure what we have here. Let's find out. I do believe we have a suspender, and I believe that this is silver plated. Ouch. Yep, got to stab myself on the back there. Definitely a suspender clip. What do we got? Shirley. I think it says Shirley President. Alright, well I guess today's the day for clips and suspender buckles, I suppose. So, alright, if I find something else, I'll see you on the next hole. Good afternoon! I haven't done an intro yet just because it's so windy out here. I found a corner of this lot that's relatively quiet. I've got this house here behind me. It was a schoolhouse that was built in 1916. There's a spot out behind it that the original school that was built in 1860 was out in that field, but apparently was taken down by a taken down by a tornado the year before this schoolhouse was built. And on the other side of me over here, I don't have permission for this property as of yet, but that is an old stagecoach and hotel for this area. This area that I'm in is actually a ghost town. At its high point, there was a little over 1,000 people here, so there could be some good stuff. There's another spot over here. It's not real interesting for a camera shot, but it was the spot where all the stores were. So I'm in the middle of the town square turned schoolhouse that was built beside the old schoolhouse. So I'm hoping that I can come up with something good for this area. But I do have one little find. Let me get the camera flipped around and I'll come right back to you. Alright, not quite the gold coin I've been hoping for yet, but it's an old mason jar lid. For those of you that don't know about some of these, it's kind of hard to find them sometimes, but there's a porcelain insert that they used instead of the wax seal that they use on them now. But I don't know if I can knock it out of there at all. But anyway, it's at least an intact piece of porcelain. This is probably a turn-of-the-century style mason jar lid. So pretty neat little find. Rang up like a 25, 26 on my Knox. So hopefully the next 25, 26 I pull out's a piece of silver or something. We'll find out. See you on the next hole. Alright, we found another one. Another little interesting relic. I didn't think it was going to be much. Actually, I thought it was going to be another tin can. See if I can get that to focus there. I might have to show a close-up picture later on, but it says star. See if I can find it. Star, HB, and H, I think. Well, anyway, for those of you who don't know, this is actually an old piece of an oil lantern. So I found one actually a little bit over there, but there was nothing readable on that, so I didn't bother showing it to you. But this is a cool little piece. I will see if I can do some research and maybe pop it up on the screen here, let you know about the age of this. This particular town dates all the way back into the 1850s, so there's hope that it could be around that time frame. So hopefully I come up with a coin. I'm hoping for those. So, but if not, that's still a neat little relic. So, and we'll see you on the next hole, right, Raya? Well, I am not quite at a hole here, but I wanted to show you on the side of this place over here. I am in western Iowa right now, where there was quite a bit of flooding going on, and that red line was actually the top of where the water reached on these places. And as you can see, there's a couple more lines on the actual house itself. The man that gave me the permission to be here said that they had 18 inches of water on the main floor, and we are quite some ways away from the river itself. So super unfortunate these guys had to endure that. This guy says that he's lived here for 50 years, and this is probably the final hurrah for them. They're gonna get it cleaned up to where it's safe to occupy and probably sell off the place. So I got real lucky to get in here, but under unfortunate circumstances, I'm afraid. So we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna get into some bigger trees that were beside the schoolhouse out here pretty quick. So hopefully we come up with something. We'll see you soon. Here we go. Found a 2122. It's been a little while since I found anything interesting, but it looks to me could be a token. Flipped it over and oh yeah, it's something. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, we have large furniture store, excuse me. This coin will be redeemed for $2 or any purchase of $20. All right. We have the Furniture and Carpet Company of something Main Street. Let me clean it up real quick and I'll turn you back on. Alright, turns out it looks like this is the Continental Furniture and Carpet Store, Council Bluffs. See if I can come up with any info for you and pop it up here on the screen. Alright, that's a pretty decent token. See you at the next hole. Alright, I didn't do much of an intro to this place because it was just kind of a spur of the moment, get out and find something. I did find this though. And it's kind of hard to really make out what it is. I believe it to be a token. Something with a hole in it here. But I'm out here at this place. This is one of the earliest homes in the neighborhood. It was built back in, I think he said 1857. So we've got a little bit of dating on it. I've been here for a while and all I found is some modern change. Hopefully I can find something else. I will also try to see if I can find some information on this to you and pop it up here on the screen. See you at the next hole. Alright, so we're going to try something a little bit different today. We are out. Oh, he fell down. I got all 4 of my boys today, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Ted hurt himself, so he got to have a shoulder surgery, so he's not going to be detecting for a little while. So today we're going to try doing some arrowhead hunting. We're out here in a field here. This was a very large village back in the day. We've already found a number of chips and scrapers, but hopefully we can find an arrowhead, and as soon as we do, I'll bring you online and we'll show you what's going on. Hey Jonah, what'd you get?
I got an arrowhead.
You got the first one. Very nice, buddy.
Well, that is a nice one.
How'd you find it?
I was walking and I saw something weird in a triangle shaped, and it was in a different row.
Well, you put that
Good job,
in your
buddy.
dad's pocket so you don't break it.
Hey, you found the first one today, bud.
Off that.
Good job, bud. Go find another one.
Okay.
There we go. Looks like I got one now, and about got a 3-year-old stepping on top of it. He's bringing me chunks of corn. Mine's not nearly as good as Jonah's,
Maybe later we can go.
but it's definitely the... I don't know if it's quite the tip. Let's see if I can get that to focus on my hand here. I don't know if that's quite just the tip or if that's the whole arrowhead itself, but it's got a fairly clean break on the bottom either way. So, but there we go, arrowhead number 2.
You got one too?
You got one?
Well, you shouldn't pick it up till you did.
Well, that's all right. Bring it over here. Let me see that thing. Oh, I think yours is more of a chip, buddy. But these are what we've been finding out here. There's a bunch of these all over the place. I've got a whole bag full of just flint chips out here. Azariah's got a big chunk of flint, really big chunk of flint. And Jeremiah found another corn stalk in a cornfield. All right, buddy. Good job. All right, we'll find another one for you. All right, Azariah found one. Very nice, buddy. Where'd you find it at?
I found it.
It was like right there. Was it just kind of hanging out on top, or was it barely sticking out?
It was barely sticking out.
Yeah, look at that. Nice one, buddy. Good job. Go find another one. So you found a big rock?
Yes.
Hey, what you got there, Ray?
Almost finished spear point.
That's a big one right there. See, it's all jagged on that side and smooth on this side. Looks like they probably stopped working on it after they knocked that little point off the end. That's pretty cool, buddy. That was the start of a spear. Nice find. You want to find the next one?
Yeah.
Here we go. We got another little piece here. This one is, according to Ted here, this one was probably the point of an atlatl. Probably a little bit bigger in its time, but we are in a plowed field, so it's probably been chipped off a few times. But pretty good piece, pretty good sized piece. We'll let you in on the next one.
Finally got a point I can call a point. It's right there, sitting right on top of the clump.
There
Ain't
you
it
go.
pretty?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Now I'll sing my song, and then we'll pick it up. Woo!
Yeah.
That
there
is
you go.
a small bird point. 1,000 to 1,500 years old.
Awesome find, Ted. Hello. So I didn't do an intro earlier, just well, I've been skunked so much here lately on good stuff that I just didn't feel like doing an intro and turning around and deleting it because there was nothing there. But this time, we found a bunch of coins here, and you'll be seeing them here in a few minutes in the upcoming video. So I got Jeremy with me. This time I got Raya. Raya wasn't here earlier, but maybe we'll get something in there with him here in a little bit. This is a 1916 home, and the couple that let us detect here, they're very, very friendly and very, very welcoming. Actually, the lady gave us 2 dozen eggs earlier from the farm fresh chickens over here. So, all right. Let's see if you can think of anything else. Nothing? All right, well, let's get going, and we'll show you our finds. All right, got my first coin here. I have no idea what it is yet. I think it's about penny sized. I haven't even rubbed on it to see what it is yet. It's definitely a Wheatie. And we got, now let's see here. Oh, let's find out. It's got a nice pretty green edge to it. Too bad I can't read it yet. Let me do a little bit of work on it off camera here and I'll turn it right back on. There we go. Got a 1920D. And of course, to steal my thunder here, Jeremy's told me that he's got something over here. Let me shut up my pinpointer. He said he's got silver. Let's see what he's got. Where you at, man? Oh, yeah, look at that. You mind if I grab it?
Go for it.
Looks like you got a Roosevelt. What year? 1940. Very nice. Let's do it again. This is promising. All right, he said he's got another silver, and he's pretty much in the same hole as he was before. You just saw it, huh? The whole world's waiting on you, Jeremy.
It's a good thing you're doing
My-
editing.
My millions of subscribers on YouTube. I think you're in the back of the hill just a little bit there. Yeah, I think he's gonna be like here-ish.
It was loose. And I had it.
Man, you need to learn that pinpointer, man. You want me to give it a shot again?
Sure.
Try that clump. There it is. Oh, dude, that one looks like it could be better. Is it a Mercury or is it another Rosie? Oh, it's a Merc, and I just rubbed it. I'm so sorry. That's all right. It's a 1929. See if we can get
Same hole.
Same hole. I do believe that's a no mint mark, but that's definitely a Mercury right there. Awesome find, man. Now I need silver. 2 in the same hole. Good job. Okay, Jeremy's outdoing me here. Where you got it at? What is it?
It's an Indian.
Indian? It might help if I centered the screen. Sorry, people.
It's 1880.
1880. Yeah, 1880. See if I can get it to here. I'll look first. There it is. 1880. Dang, you got 2 silvers and an Indian, and I just got a couple Wheaties.
And 2 Wheaties.
And 2 Wheaties. All right, my turn. All right, now I'm catching up to Jeremy. Here's a first for me. I got a Denver War Nickel. I'm excited now. Now I got a silver with Jeremy. Not quite the same as what he got, but oh man, that shines up pretty. Well, I think I might have another signal in this hole, so I'm going to keep going. But if not, I'll see you at the next hole. Hopefully there's more silver. Here we go. We are on fire. we got a Washington quarter. Did you find a silver too?
I don't know. Large.
What do we got? Got a 42. Holy smokes, I'm excited. All right.
Not a coin, but it's definitely like a large set.
Well, I got more beeping in there. I guess I got to keep exploring that plug and in the hole. So that's 3 coins at the same time. What'd you get?
Gold.
Oh, a really old button. That's cool.
I thought that was a coin. Sure.
Man, that'd have been a nice one.
Put it over there. I'll come over to you.
Okay. All right, see you in a minute. Here we go again. He had a little bit of a junky signal and we already pulled it out. It's just a little, is that a copper bottle cap or not bottle cap, but just copper cap of some sort. Let's see what we got. Here we go. Oh yeah. You want me to rub on it? Cause that's Barber or seeded. What do you think?
I don't know. Out here? I don't know.
Well, take a guess. If you're wrong, I'll steal your coin.
Seeded. I haven't found a seeded dime yet.
Actually, Jeremy, we got, I can't quite tell. No, it is a Barber. 1907. Beautiful coin, man. Beautiful coin. You think there's something else in there?
Oh, I think that copper lid or whatever, but there still could be out here.
See what you think.
No, that was
Nothing else? Okay, see you on the next hole. All right, now Jeremy's got a token. Oh, let's see what you got. It's pretty thin. What you got? Wooden Indian. I think, I don't know if that's a token, I think that's play money.
Might be. Old play money.
That's pretty cool though. Nice find.
That's right. Over D. Come on, Dad.
There we go. All right, I was ready to show off my penny because I got a 1916. What'd you find? You didn't get anything over there this time?
Yeah, but no coin.
Oh, I thought he found something. Well, this was my hole right there where I found all my good stuff before. But apparently I was too dumb to check another foot from the hole. I just came back. I was lucky I did. So Jeremy thought he had something. So anyway, I'll check this area a little bit closer and I'll get back to you. All right, it's been a minute since we turned the camera on. It says he's got a silver. We tried going over to that side of the yard and it was pretty quiet, but maybe we were kind of speculating that there being a wide open area, there was probably parties back in the day, but it was overall pretty quiet over in that area. However, we came back to our silver area and we definitely overlooked some more. We got a mercury. Uh-oh. Probably a 16D and I probably just rubbed on it. 31. It's a 31D, it's a semi-key. I think it's 31D.
I think it's plain.
Plain. Well, there we go. Got another mercury. It was better than when I was filming you out there in that field, Jeremy.
No kidding. I just wait for the better times.
Okay, well Jeremy flipped the plug over and then checked it again. So we got it back open. Now we have another mercury. 1918 this time. Good gracious, Jeremy. Nice, very nice. Here we go, got a piece of jewelry this time. Haven't quite found a maker's mark on this one, but given how pretty this thing came out of the ground, I'm pretty positive this is sterling. So I will definitely get this one cleaned up and give you
Another silver.
Give you a shot. Oh, you got a silver over there too? Man, this is a fantastic yard. Oh, let me shut off my pinpointer here. Ugh. Oh, what do you got there? Got another Barber. 1911.
I think there's more in here.
Is it really? Yeah, like right there. Uh-oh. There you go, right there, I see it. What is that? Just a penny? Oh, what is that? Oh, it's a wheat cent.
Wheat.
Almost looked like an Indian there for a minute.
1919. That was my only. Oh, that should be. I don't know. There might
Like
be
you got another one right there. Right at the bottom of that hole. Right there. No? Yeah, you may want to hit your detector on that one. It seems to be getting deeper. Oh, geez, it's another silver. Is that it? Another Barber. Good Lord, man. 1893. There's another one. Right directly down in the same spot. There it is. What you got there? Another Wheatie.
1919.
1919 Wheatie. There you go. Now I think you ran out. Holy smokes, man. 2 Barbers and 2 Wheaties in the same hole. Oh, wow, this is a great property. They say that this house here is probably...
1915.
It said 1915? Probably 1915. It's been added on over the years, but given the number of Barbers that we've been finding out of here, I'm betting it was something here before this one. But this particular house had 100 acres back in the day. So this is an excellent hole. We're gonna keep going and I'll see you at the next spot. Finally found another silver here. I don't know what we got. I think it's a mercury. Let's go lightly here just in case. Oh yeah, it's a Merc. Let me get that year out of there. 2029. There we go, 1929. All right, on to the next one. To a coin right there. A very deep memorial. There you go, kid. Have fun. Alright, he's telling me he thinks there's another silver coin. There we go. What you got?
That's that.
It's a nut.